For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Socials of Emily, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel. And in today's video, we're going to be going over the cheapest way to buy training points in Madden Ultimate Team, because training has absolutely plummeted due to the Blitz promo, and I'm super excited to share with you guys the best filters to get training at an 8 CPT. Now, like you heard, training is sitting at an 8 coin per training point ratio. That is much cheaper than it has ever been all year. Now is the perfect time to use these filters and stock up on training points for the future. Now, you guys are probably watching this after the best quarterback matchup of 2020, Taysom Hill versus Kendall Hilton. We better have gotten the W in that game. If we didn't, man, I'm gonna be pissed. And let's be real, boys, that game is gonna be looking like some competitive Madden 20 gameplay. I'm expecting maybe a combined 20 passes from both teams. Definitely gonna be that old-fashioned ground and pound run game. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop into this video. Drop a like down below if you want your NFL team to win a Super Bowl this year. If you don't like the video, your team's not winning a ring. It's as simple as that, so leave a like down below. And without further ado, let's hop into the first couple of filters in today's video. Now, starting it off, we're going to be sniping 90 overall players at a price of 43,000 coins or less. That is going to be giving us an 8 CPT. Now, when it comes to these 90 overall players, it's worth taking a look at basically all these filters. We'll filter it down by Series Redux because that pack was in the game yesterday. We'll take a look at heavyweights, we can take a look at flashbacks, as well as legends, to see if we can find any 90 overall players up for a cheap price. Like I said, I want 43,000 coins or less for these cards, as we started off with a DeMarcus Lawrence at 43k, and that's definitely a solid buy for training. We can take a look at flashbacks, we can take a look at veterans. It's worth taking a look on the Series Redux filter. Sometimes you'll find a card up for cheap. Le'Veon Bell would be a nice snipe right there. We'll take a look at veterans as well. I'm ideally going to be finding something less than 43k. 43k gives us an 8 CPT, which, to be honest, is still really good. It's really easy to find 43k for these cards. As you can see, there's a couple of veterans up for that price. We'll take a look at the Redux market here and see if there's any cheap 90s. This one's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes you'll find some up for cheap. I don't see any right here. And then ending it off, it is also worth taking a look at the legend filter. Usually on this legend filter, you don't see the newest cards. It looks like we actually are 59 minutes on these players, but unfortunately, none of them are up for 43. So 90s at 43k, filtered down by all of those regular programs, is going to be what you want to look for. Now, 89 overalls at a price of 30,000 coins or less is also going to give you a really good CPT. If you guys purchase at 30,000 coins, you're getting a 7.5 CPT. That's incredibly low when we compare that to like 12 or 13 coin per training point ratios, which we've seen in the past. And essentially what the CPT means is a coins per training point ratio. For those of you that are new around here and you haven't watched one of these training point snipe videos in the past, essentially what that means is the amount of coins you're spending per training point is going to be minimized if you purchase at the prices that I mentioned in this video. So we'll take a look at 89 overall players. Again, we're basically going to be doing the exact same thing when it comes to filters. We'll take a look at legends. We're going to go down by all offense and all defense. We'll see if we're seeing the newest cards right here. It looks like we actually are. We'll see if there's any 89s up for 30k or less. I don't see any on the all offense filter. It's worth taking a look at all defense. We can go down by blitz. We can go down by veterans, team of the week, team standouts. There's a lot of filters to look at. As you can see, 29.6 is a pretty solid deal there for Steve Atwater. We're also going to take a look at those other filters like I mentioned, and honestly, we're finding snipes on almost every single refresh. These are some of the best filters in the game right now. We'll take a look at flashbacks. 30,000 coins for Robert Woods. That's a pretty solid deal. Team standouts is one that was really effective earlier in the week. We'll probably have to filter it down by all offense and all defense, as we actually are seeing the newest cards. And Kyler Murray at 30k is going to be a really good deal. We can take a look at the blitz promo. Sometimes there'll be a really cheap 89 overall. As you can see, Chris Godwin's 88 is going to be up right there, and then Darnell Henderson is selling at a price of around 32k. Emmanuel Ogbah's at 30 grand, so that's going to be perfect when it comes to sniping or training. And then finally, take a look at heavyweights, take a look at rising stars, and you're just hoping to see an 89 up for 30,000 coins or less by going on all these filters. You're honestly going to be finding a lot of snipes when you guys filter down here. As you can see, we see Cortland Sutton at 30.2. I'll purchase this card. Honestly, I could use a bit of training points. I've got a pretty solid amount right here, but as you guys saw, I was filtering filtering down, and almost every single refresh was showing me a new card, which was going to be a nice training snipe. Now the final filter we're going to be going over is 91 overall players at a price of 58,000 coins or less. And when it comes to sniping these 91s, I kind of have a different methodology. What I'd recommend you do is actually just filter it down by these regular weekly promos. So rising stars, we're going to filter it down by flashbacks, veterans, heavyweights, and legends. And on these filters, what I'd recommend you do is simply scroll over to the newest tab. As you guys can see, we are seeing the newest cards, so go on over by newest. And now that we know the prices of the 3 different overalls that we want to buy at, we know we want 89s at 30k, we know we want our 90s at 43k, and we know we want our 91s at around 58,000 coins. What we can do is just simply refresh on this filter and wait until we see snipes. So all we would do is just stay on this, filter it down by newest, we know the price points we want to look for, and when a new card pops up, as you can see, Tom Brady at 42k, that's a training snipe. There was also, I believe, an 89 up for like 29k, that would be a snipe. If we saw a 91 pop up at a price of 58k, that would be a snipe as well. So you can just sit on these filters, go by flashbacks, go by veterans, go by heavyweights, and now that you know the prices of all the cards you want to look for, you can just sit on the newest tab and wait until you see a card that pops up in your price range. A 90 at 50k is just a little bit too expensive, Andrew Speed at 75 is going to be way too expensive, but go down by all these filters and wait until you find a good snipe. When you do see a card up for a solid price, cop it, and quick sell it for trading. 43k for AJ Boye is pretty solid. I don't see any other 91s up for cheap. There's some 89s hovering at around 30,000 coins, Malcolm Smith and Golden Tate, so this is honestly probably my favorite filter. I would just go through each of these heavyweights, veterans, legends, and flashback. There's honestly so many good deals here. Derwin James at 27, I'll take it, or just a second too slow. But those are all the filters I wanted to go over in today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Before we end this video off, we're gonna rip a pack in the store. I'll give away my best pull from this one. Actually, there's not that many good packs in the store, so we're gonna open up this 89 to 91 overall heavyweight player pack. Simply comment the name of this card down below in the comment section, and you will have an opportunity of winning the player. Hopefully it's a 91 overall. Those are selling for a pretty good price, as it looks like we're getting a 91 Andrus Pete, selling at around 70,000 coins. So drop the name Andrus Pete in the comment section, and you'll have an opportunity to win 70,000 coins. And that's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel recently. The streams have been awesome. The videos have been doing super well. I've honestly been decently busy with school recently, but once I'm done with school in a couple of weeks, or actually in about a week, we're gonna be having so much more content pumping out on the channel. Expect videos to be almost twice a day around that point, and streams to be 2 to 3 times a week. I'm super excited to be on break and be able to grind some content and just play this game even more. But yeah, that is gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and until next time, fellas, I'm out. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.